Hi, I'm Christina.
And I'm Randy. Are you ready for an adventure?
Come see our journey today.
At the Star of India. If you haven't already done so, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. In this adventure, we're headed for the Maritime Museum of San Diego. We took Interstate 5 and headed towards downtown, and then to the harbor area just beyond the San Diego International Airport. There is decent but hard to find parking all along the waterfront and dock area. We found a decent parking space and headed for the ship's tall masts.
The ornateness of this is really cool. Look at that. Maritime Museum.
We had driven past the Star of India many times and never realized that there was a maritime museum there. There were several ships, not just the Star of India. So on this trip, we'll visit the USS Dolphin Submarine from 1968, the ferryboat Berkley from 1898, and the San Salvador, a replica of a ship built in 1542. The Star of India was built in 1863. He said we should start over here by the submarine.
Ferryboat Berkley. So here we are going. The noise you hear in the background is we're right next to the San Diego Airport. So we're headed for the sub.
The USS Dolphin was a United States Naval diesel-electric deep-diving research and development submarine. She was commissioned in 1968 and decommissioned in 2007. Her 38-year career was the longest in the history for the U.S. submarines. She was the Navy's last operational conventional-powered submarine.
It says enter this way. Okay. We're going on this bad boy, the USS Dolphin. Turn around and face the ladder while coming down. Boy, I learned that before. It still stands today.
So this rust bucket made it 3,000 feet down, huh?
Little noises, they've got air blowers because there's no air conditioning down here.
We're in the water now.
Yeah, this is below water.
Yeah, we're in the water now.
Yeah, this is below water.
Always fun to go through a submarine. They've got things opened up so you can see them and put a plastic on them. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Really meaty. Feel like Popeye.
The periscope is up. Oh. We're looking through the periscope right there.
Yep, you can see through it. You got to get the right angle. Oh, this looks like the galley. Small little galley. We got pictures of them eating in this little galley. See, this little tray right here is all their condiments, and it's sitting right up here. See, it's the galley or mess hall. The engine room, huh? Yeah. Okay.
The submarine dove to a depth of 3,000 feet to become the world's deepest diving submarine. With an $18 million annual cost of operation, the Navy decided to retire the Dolphin in 2006. This smells pretty. So that was the USS Dolphin. When we were looking out the periscope, it was up there. Then we visited the 1898 ferry boat.
Hot one. Right? It's a hot one. Yeah? This is your steam room. Your steam sauna.
We're in the boiler room of the ferry boat. We're about to be given a tour by a man in his early 90s. This is the first time we've ever been given a tour of a engine room where they actually demonstrated the engines and the pumps throughout the whole engine room. We were truly surprised, and it's fantastic to see it happen. Yeah.
Low overhead.
You think? Is it low enough for you even?
On the inside are working, one's on this side are just riding. So we go the other way and they bring it to a stop. This lever moves the arms here and that pushes the valve rods over. And it's going the other way. It had a 6,000 gallon pressure, 6,000 gallon pressure water tank on both ends.
This tour volunteer, 95. He looks phenomenal. From World War II, and he served in the South Pacific. And there's low overhead.
Now when the engine's running, come on around. The steam left the engine, went in this big yellow box, that's a condenser. There's about 400 tubes in there. And the only thing seawater was used for was the condenser. So this pumped cold seawater in here and warm seawater overboard to condense the steam back to water. And it's all right. They run slower and quieter than they did in service. To give you an idea. wheel on every valve, so you can take water out of different parts of the boat and just pump it over the side. That's about the way it was around here. Hot, noisy, dirty, and bad paid.
These all ran on air.
No, they were steam powered.
Oh, on steam powered. Yeah.
So some of this stuff wasn't running. But up in here someplace, I found a pump that's twice as big as this. And it's connected to the fire main. And I started it up one morning and everybody on there bailed out. They'd never heard it before, and it shook and rattled so bad. I thought it was going to go through the deck before I got it shut off. So I don't run that anymore. I thought I'd find it down here. But anyway, that's the way it was. It is. Everything's air powered now. And some days, well, earlier this morning, that air compressor was keeping up. Right now, it isn't.
Thank you, Bob Allen. And we're going back up. Haven't made the gift shop yet. I think that's my next track. Except Randy doesn't know it yet.
So if you got cold sitting in the seats, I pipe the warm air up into the seats.
Yep, and
Keep you warm when
everybody would get warm.
you're on the ferry boat. That's pretty cool. So when we were down in the boiler room, Bob Allen explained to us how the cedar heaters worked with the holes in the back of the seats. Amazing to see the technology that took place back in the day.
They had 600 windows. The benches all have holes in the back. So if the women get cold, you start to pump behind you there. There's a big fan and some steam coils, and it pump warm air up the back of the bench.
The Berkley was a ferry boat that operated in San Francisco Bay for 60 years. It ferried people across the bay to Oakland in 1906 after the earthquake. It looked like a Peter Pan ship. Oh, there you go. I like that. In 1542, Cabrillo was the first European to explore the coast of present-day California. He had 3 ships, and the San Salvador was the largest of the 3. Cabrillo discovered San Diego Bay on September the 28th, 1542.
Avast, ye land lovers.
Back there somewhere.
Avast, ye land lover.
Land lovers, eh? Starting in 2011 and concluding in 2015, a full-sized, fully functional, historically accurate replica of the San Salvador was built. And the sleeping quarters. 16th century surgeon tool.
I see. I can imagine Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Look at their sleeping quarters.
The ship opened for public tours in September of 2016 and now sets sail regularly on public sightseeing tours. She's exploring the depths of the ship. Almost all of the ships that belong to the Maritime Museum are seaworthy and are used on a regular basis for touring, with the exception of the Dolphin and the Berkley Ferryboat. Yeah, that's a pretty cool boat. Get ready to fire her cannons. The Star of India is also the star of the show. It is California Historical Landmark 1030, the oldest iron-hulled merchant ship afloat, built on the Isle of Man in Great Britain and launched in 1863. That's funny. People probably think that that's a dead whale alongside.
It's a studio prop. I'm aboard him where the sea monster is.
After a career sailing from Great Britain to India and New Zealand, she was renamed and re-rigged and became a salmon hauler on the Alaska to California route. Retired from duty in 1926, she was restored as a seaworthy museum ship in 1962 and 1963.
Yeah, but they're fixing the deck. This is beautiful wood. Beautiful. Why wouldn't you want to protect it? Oh, Randy found a way in. Now we're gonna go in Randy's door. Where's Dave? Oh, it's the galley.
Yeah, it's
The kitchen.
wood-burning stove. The galley on this ship is a wood-burning stove. That's what we see there. They're up there working on the sails. When the Star of India sails, she often remains within sight of the coast of San Diego County and usually returns to the dock within a day. She is sailed by a skilled volunteer crew of Maritime Museum members who train all year. She said, I can't even see over the side. The sides are so high. The inside depths of the ship are set up with Maritime Museum items that have historical bearing on the ship. She's enjoying reading everything about the ships. Different places and voyages that the Star of India lived.
Oh,
1864 to 1871. Blue one.
oh, wow. Okay.
1871 to 1897 with the red one.
Oh, my goodness.
South America.
Around the tip of South America.
Then the green one,
This is where it went. Wow.
and then the yellow one is that Alaskan salmon
The
trip.
last sailing trip was the yellow one. It's so cool. The Star of India is the oldest active sailing ship in the world. That is really amazing. All the way to 1923 where there's all that Alaskan salmon.
In the third level down. Got an old dead whale in the third level down.
That doesn't really look like a whale. It looks like a half shark, half whale.
Well, that's supposed to be a sea monster.
Why
These are
no?
they store on. So the sails.
steps. And they're still sanding for restoration. Okay, we're going up more steps. We're going up to the top. Nothing but the best, right? Wow. Look at this view.
And they're just doing some finishing touches on it. And right now they're just tying it up.
Look at
So we
that
have wet
woodwork.
varnish over on that side. They'll be bending another sail on starting next week. And in November next year, we're going to take the sailing done. Oh, really? It takes that long to get it ready. Just to drive. So we're looking in here.
So you're
This normally is rotatable, but right now it's kind of pinned down.
driving from here, you're looking there.
Yeah. Careful, there's wet varnish over there down the road. Okay?
Wait, can it move?
Okay, why would, do you think you're in the steering position? Why would you be looking backward? Why would you be looking behind you? No, the steering position is like this.
They're fixing it up so that they can take it out again next year. It takes a whole year to get it fixed up. They're up working on the rigging. Both sides.
See, there they are up there.
If you enjoyed our vlog, please subscribe
And ring that notification bell.
and give us a like. It lets us know you care.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.